know, so I would write a verse and it'd be 12 bars, sometimes 14, sometimes 18. You know, everything but 16 bars. You know what I mean? And he kind of trained me to write the chorus, and he was like, he'd make me write the chorus to the record 3 or 4 times before I started. And this is why sometimes I have habits based on that, and sometimes I'll put more than one melody on the actual record. So, like for example, in PIMP, I'll start off and go, I'm a PIMP. I don't know what you heard about me. And then there's a point on the record where I'm going, I'm about my money, you see, and you can holler at me if you with me. So it's a bridge area almost on the record. And I learned to do those different things under Jay's tutelage. So, you know, he's definitely been influential in my career.
Hey man, I'm not trying to plug myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, even 50 Cent the GOAT had a coach. Even Future the GOAT had a coach, okay? He did artist development for years with his cousin Rico Wade. If you didn't know, Rico Wade is the guy that basically founded Outkast, okay? Basically founded CeeLo Green, okay? He was the one that helped with Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. When you have that much history in your blood, in your teaching, of course you're going to become a great, like, Future. Now, I'm not saying I'm a Rico Wade, but there are countless other examples. I mean, think about Drake. I don't know if you guys remember about the guy that was in jail that kind of taught Drake how to structure his bars and whatnot. And, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, Wayne did some mentoring with Drake the moment that they got with each other, okay? And I'm pretty sure that Gucci Mane did some mentoring with all of the artists, you know, he's been seen with. And, you know, I say that to say, hey, man, you can spend years and years like I did going to get the information, digging it up, you know, trying to find it everywhere, reading every book that you can, or find a person that you can learn from. I mean, you know, even when it comes down to the books or the interviews, you know, the reason why I read so many books, I read so many articles, I read so many magazines, I watched so many interviews is because a long time ago, you know, a wise man told me that if you don't have a direct mentor in your field, then your mentors have to be authors of books, have to be interviews, have to be, you know, articles and magazines, and you have to go find it that way.
I didn't just pick up rapping 5 years ago or 6 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, and just start rapping, okay? I had a mentor. As some of you know, how I started rapping was because, you know, my dad was actually, you know, basically a security guard for a studio, but he lived there, and I never knew that it was a studio or whatever. But you know, and that's where I made my first rap song. I was in the 6th grade or whatever. But my first mentor was my older cousin. My older cousin, he was a rapper. He still is a rapper. He was a rapper, and he had actually moved into town right after I had written my first rap song. I was in like the 6th grade, and he was really into the rapping. You know, had CDs out and everything. This was like around 2003, and I just remember like one night him coming home crying, and I was like, damn, what happened? And my uncle, who had also lived with us, it was me, my mom, my uncle, and my cousin. And my uncle came in and he was laughing. And he was like, man, they booed him off the stage. My uncle had actually paid for my cousin to perform at this little club in the hood. And he got booed off the stage, you know what I'm saying? And so he's crying and my uncle was making fun of him and shit. But this same cousin, you know, always stuck on the rapping. And he actually took me to my second studio and he let me, you know what I'm saying, like rap on one of his tracks. Well, I wasn't really rapping. I was doing like the ad-libs, you know, I was doing this little kid thing. And so, you know, even after that, you know, he had a studio, and he had a real studio that he would take me to. You know, I was getting in trouble as a kid. He would always take me to the studio on the weekends so I wouldn't be in the streets. My mom made sure I go with him every weekend. And I'd be there, you know, while he recording, while he rapping. And, you know, I'd be at his house and we'd be sitting there, you know what I'm saying, writing raps, and I'd be like, how this sound? And he'd be like, how that sound? And mind you, I'm like in the 8th grade, 9th grade, you know what I'm saying, learning this, doing this. Also, he used to, when he moved out, he still would come over to the house and do his laundry. And every Sunday on MTV2, when MTV still played videos, all Sunday they would play rap videos. You know what I'm saying? And he'd sit there watching the rap videos. And this is where I learned about like all of this stuff. I was soaking this in as a kid. And you know what I'm saying? Even he took me to my first South by Southwest, like the first South by Southwest. And like I saw Cudi, I saw Boosie, I saw Kanye. Like it was just crazy. But the important thing is having a mentor, having somebody to show you, to guide you, to kind of that's been there, to kind of show you things that otherwise you might not have seen, you know, and ultimately to surpass your mentor, ultimately surpass your teacher. And that's what I want to be to you guys here on the Patreon, is some form of mentor. You know, a lot of us don't have, you know, mentors like directly in rap that we can reach out to. And so that's what I hope to be, you know, with these videos and this content that I give you guys, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys kind of a little background in the coach's life, and you know, yeah. But I'll holler at you guys later. Peace, man.